Hello, welcome to another Film Room Breakdown with Lawrence Owen, and today, yeah, that's right, Anthony Walker Jr. I get it, you see number 54 and you get confused because he's been number 50 since he's been here until this season. Why'd he change? It's pretty simple. DeForest Buckner was traded for, he wanted his 99 back, which meant obviously, 99 at that point was Justin Houston for the Indianapolis Colts. So Justin Houston decided to go back to his old 50, which left Anthony Walker without a number. So Anthony Walker chose 54. Now, that is kind of cool that he's 54 and his boy that stands right beside him, Darius Leonard, is 53. These last couple seasons have been absolutely outstanding for Anthony Walker. And before I break down some of the great stuff, some of the great clips that I have on him, I want to explain a few things to you. All right? Number one, last season, Anthony Walker led the Indianapolis Colts in tackles. And some of the casual fans out there is like, well, yeah, of course he did. Darius Leonard missed 3 games. But that don't mean a lot. It has to do with snap counts, right? Anthony Walker was sharing some of his snaps with Bobby Okereke. So, in fact, Anthony Walker Jr. only performed 79% of total defensive snaps for the Indianapolis Colts, accumulating in 811 snaps. Darius, even though he missed 3 games, still ended up with 80% of the total snaps. Ended up with 828 snaps. 17 more snaps than Anthony Walker Jr. But Anthony Walker Jr. still beat him in tackles overall. Darius Leonard, of course, last season ended up having 121 total tackles. Anthony Walker, 124. So, less snaps, more tackles. Granted, Darius was off the charts in some of his other stats. 7 passes defense, 2 forced fumbles, had 5 sacks, had some interceptions. 5 of them, in fact. One of them he took back for a touchdown. But if you go look at Anthony Walker, was not a shabby guy either. He also had 6 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks on himself, a forced fumble, 2 passes defensed, and an interception of his own. And that's sitting at the Mike linebacker. You know, the coach of the defense that's on the field, which is what Anthony Walker is known for. When he's on the field, he directs this defense on exactly what they need to do to counteract what the offense is preparing to do. Anthony Walker is a stud when it comes to film work. He studies film, even outside of the facility, on his own, outside of the coaches, outside of the film studies with the rest of the team. He does it on his own. Monday, after the Sunday games, he'll go in, he'll study all that stuff on his own, take down a bunch of notes, and go to his fellow guys, his fellow linebackers, and say, hey, this is the stuff that I've seen. We need to work on this. That is one of the big reasons, preparation. One of the big reasons why the Colts linebacking core have been solid over the last 3 seasons under Chris Ballard, and why they continue to get better year after year after year. And now with Darius Leonard and Bobby Okereke to go along with Anthony Walker, this linebacking core may be the best in the NFL, at least at the starter position. But enough about talking about what he brings to the table off the field. Let's talk about all the stuff he brings to the table on the field. Let's check out the first clip. Now, when it comes to tackling, linebackers, linemen, safeties, all defensive players are taught to use your body to tackle. right? You go in, you use your full body weight, your arms, you wrap up, you bring them down. But sometimes, most oftentimes, it's just unable to do that because either the player's too far away from you, or you got a blocker on you or something, and you just got to reach out with one arm and try to tackle somebody. And that's why broken tackles are a big deal when it comes to running backs, right? You want to be able to break arm tackles. Now at linebacker, especially speedy linebackers like the Colts have, where you have Bobby Okereke, Darius Leonard, Anthony Walker. They're speedy linebackers. Generally, arm tackles ain't the best in the world. But Anthony Walker proves here, right here, on this play, that his hand strength and his arm strength is unreal. As you see, we've got a power I formation with Devontae Freeman about ready to get the football. Darius Leonard's not in, so who's playing the will? Looky here. Anthony Walker. Okereke's sitting there in the mic. All right, let's watch. Now you got the tight end who moves over, which shifts all the linebackers. All of them get shifted over. Huge difference. Now Walker's way over here. There's no one out on this side. Remember, there's a fullback. Then the ball gets hiked. This tight end does a great job of sealing off this end. And if you look, this right guard is pulling out to come around the end of the seal. So you got, as Anthony Walker comes around this seal, he sees, oh my goodness, I have a fullback and a guard coming at me to block me out of this play. What's he do? He plants his foot and cuts inside as hard as he can. Gets the fullback completely off his rocker and makes him miss completely. Reaches, you see how he took his right arm, brought it into his body, then swept it out to try to pull that guard away from him so that he could get that left arm in there. Reaches out, grabs him with his left arm, grabs the shirt. Now this is not a horse collar. He's got his jersey, not the collar. So this is not a penalty. Reaches out, and look at his feet. He pulls on that so hard. He pulls him off his feet before even his backups come here to get him. That's a 1-yard tackle after avoiding 2 blockers coming at him. That's a 1-yard tackle for loss. With a fullback and a right guard in his face that he was able to sidestep, reach around with a hand. One hand, reach around, grab the running back, and pull him down for a yard loss. That is some impressive single arm tackling power. And that is something that Anthony Walker brings to the table for the Indianapolis Colts. Now on this play, some of Walker's preparedness shines brightly. So much happens on this. This is Kansas City. You know Kansas City has wrinkles upon wrinkles upon wrinkles of their offense. Let's do an option run, which then is an option wide receiver screen, which turns into a reverse. That's what this is going on. So many things going on at the same time, yet Anthony Walker breaks it down as it happens and is not fooled by anything. Let's watch the play as it unfolds. Oh, by the way, if you look, again, look who we got. Walker's all the way over here. Okereke's over here. Completely different places than what you normally see them. So, you send a guy in motion, right? So it's very heavy this way. He gets the ball. Takes the snap. As you see, he is faking out here. Way outside. So, show a wide receiver screen. Which is what Kansas City does a lot because of how fast this team is. They could take a screen and bust it the whole way. Especially with Hill and them. Right? And Watson. Now, Instead of doing that, you see McCole Hardman coming around the corner. Walker held his own place the entire time. Let's go back. Look at this. Watch Walker just stare him down. He's just staring him down. Why? This was a quarterback spy. You got Okereke and Walker both spying him. You see that Mahomes then pitches the ball out to the wide receiver Hardman, who catches it. And before he even gets the ball, Walker's already took off. He's going. He knows this is a reverse. This is going all the way to the outside. I got to get that outside edge as quick as possible to keep Hardman from getting that edge himself and being able to squeeze by him. So he's sprinting out here. Sprinting hard. From the get-go, he knows what his job is. He's got to seal off this edge, and he does so. He does a great job getting all the way out here. All that crazy trickery earlier in this play, and he gets into the position that he needs to be to make Hardman realize, I'm not making this edge. I'm getting tackled for a loss if I keep going that. So he's trying to do a cutback. Now, as you see, Sheard is right up on him. Sheard has absolutely no way of stopping McCole Hardman because he's just too quick. Excuse me. But because he had to stop to shake Sheard, Walker's like, screw this. I'm finishing this play out. You're going down, my boy. And you got him and Okereke just collapsing on top of him. Walker wraps him up like a bear hug for a 6-yard loss. Why? This entire play that ended up with a 6-yard loss was because Anthony Walker was able to dissect it as the play happened. As the play unfolded in front of him, he was able to dissect it and make the best decision on the field at a split second's notice. This is the kind of play that you absolutely love to see from a guy who directs a defense at all times. This is just unreal. He doesn't even flinch when he goes to throw. Look at that. He doesn't even flinch when he fakes. And he's already taken off this way when he sees a blocker coming. He knows what this play is. He knows. And he goes and sets that edge to make sure. Because if he does not set this edge, Hardman's coming around this corner. These are the closest guys that's getting to him. Okereke's not going to make it. Odom's not going to make it. They're not going to make it. It's Walker. It's all because Walker was able to set that outside edge. Seeing what the play was as it was unfolding and doing what needed to be done. Absolute great play recognition by Anthony Walker and then great reaction to that recognition. You're still here? Awesome! Thanks for watching this stream. Please, if you have a moment of your time, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you're notified next time I go live. And if you got a few extra seconds, hit that description down there below the video and check out all the places that you can follow me, whether it be Sportscaster here on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and there's a couple places where you can help donate to my channel. That way I can continue to bring all this content to you. Thank you for your support. Now, let's get back to the video. And another play for Anthony Walker. Against Denver, good run team. Good running back, Phillip Lindsay. Bam, right here. Dude's known for his agility, able to sidestep people, side-to-side movement, really quick. You wouldn't expect Anthony Walker to be able to handle this situation, especially with Anthony Walker over here in the wheel position and Darius Leonard in the mic. What? Are you kidding me? Let's watch this play. This is unreal. And keep an eye on the guard. Watch him. He's coming around. That's a pull. Leonard. Now, at this situation, what's got to happen is the guard's going to take on Walker and watch Lindsay. Smart guy. He plants and tries to use the guard to block out Leonard this play. Does a good job. But look at Walker. He was able to disengage and make the tackle for a loss. Wonderful play. Anthony Walker takes on a pulling right guard, which all you Colts fans understand. Pulling guards, usually when they come in contact with linebackers, there's a pancake about to happen, right? Doesn't happen here. As a matter of fact, Walker beats the pulling guard. Beats him. Makes the play. Walker knows Leonard will have the inside right here on this play. This is why he takes that guard full on. He knows. He sees the guard coming. So he initiates the contact. He's like, I'm going to take this outside edge, initiate the contact. Leonard then can get inside and make this tackle for a loss. But Lindsey sees him as well, and he plants his foot and goes outside, which kind of shakes Leonard a little bit here. But look, they're engaged fully. Watch what happens. Walker's able to backpedal away from the guard, keep his balance without getting pancaked. Great ability, because had he been held, his jersey would have been pulled. Instantaneous flag for holding. Guard couldn't grab him. So he extended his arms and backpedaled away while keeping his balance well enough to turn around and grab Lindsey for a 1-yard loss. Oh, man. For a guy that everybody out there says is just not that agile, he just showed some pretty darn good body work. Entire lower body and upper body. He kept his feet moving so that his upper body was not overbalanced and he didn't get knocked over for a pancake block. His upper body to be able to separate himself, that was just beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, Anthony, come on, guy. It ain't even fair anymore. All right, here we are. It's 3rd down and 18 against the Carolina Panthers. Obviously, there's no Cam Newton. We got Will Grier. But 3rd down 18, it's obvious passing situation, and you could tell that just by look how far back all the linebackers and everybody, they're 10 yards off the freaking line of scrimmage, right? They know. This is a deep zone coverage. And as we watch, looky who we got here. Again, it's Anthony Walker. And Darius Leonard is getting ready to come into his zone. And he's going to let him pass him, but he's going to take the inside. Now, why is Anthony Walker going to let him get past him? Because he's got safety help over the top. So, as Wright cuts inside, he cuts inside as well. He knows if this ball is thrown, it's going to have to be thrown over him to get to Wright. He's still got help. He's still got safeties over the top that's able to help him a little bit. This ball has to be thrown absolutely perfectly. There comes the football. Walker sees it come in, cuts right in front of Wright and says, nah, mine. Comes down with it. Oh my goodness. All right, here goes Grier. Cutting off to the side. Sees plenty of time. Stops. Hums the football downfield. There's the football. This is interception had it not been intercepted anyhow. Look at that. Boom! Walker just walks right in front of it. Catches that bad boy. Mine. Wright tries to rip it out of his arms, but that ain't happening. Nope. That ain't happening. Anthony Walker pulls it away, walks up, says, my football, baby. Anthony Walker can catch as well. Now, is he as fast as Bobby Okereke? No. Is he as fast as Darius Leonard? No. Does he make good route decisions on how to cover guys? Yes. That's something that you have to remember in coverage. Is he the best coverage linebacker in football? No. But he can definitely cover somebody when it's absolutely needed, especially in situations like this when it's 3rd and long. Very odd that you've seen Anthony Walker instead of Bobby Okereke out there with Darius Leonard, but that's what happened. Bobby Okereke was healthy this game. Anthony Walker's just smart. He knows how to position himself to make the best play possible. And here he absolutely did by undercutting the throw at the last second and making this interception. And good hands. Very good hands. This is a rocket of a throw, man. All the way downfield, he just watches it walk right into his shoulders. Yep, my football. That's right. Now, I'm not going to say that Anthony Walker's the best darn linebacker on this team. But what I am going to say is Anthony Walker makes this team that much better just because he's able to recognize. He's able to do a lot of things. And the things that he knows how to do, he teaches the guy beside him. You know, Okereke, Leonard, they know these things. They get taught everything that he knows. He's not cared about the competition. He wants the team to get better. And that's what you want on your team, a team guy. A guy who not only is trying to make himself better, but make the guys around him better as well. You know, if there's something that he needs to work on, he'll walk over to Leonard and say, hey, Leonard, you do this really well. I don't do this very well. Show me how to do this. Hey, Okereke, you don't do this very well. I do this very well. Let's share information and work on what you don't do well so that is not a bad part of your game. All right? This is what Anthony Walker brings to the table, and this is why Anthony Walker deserves a contract extension for the Indianapolis Colts this year. You heard me. He needs to stay on the Colts team. I get it. He was a 5th-round pick. I don't care. Anthony Walker deserves any money that he is extended by Chris Ballard. I don't think that Chris Ballard, Matt Eberflus, or Frank Reich, none of these guys want him gone. I am 100% sure that none of the guys that he's sitting there with on the defense, none of the defensive players want him gone. He is that guy on the field, and I hope and pray that Anthony Walker sticks with this team for the foreseeable future. And I want to thank everybody who's been sitting here watching this film room breakdown of Anthony Walker Jr. I know it was only 4 clips, but hey, you know, I showed some really good stuff here. And please don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified next time I go live. And please share. That way you can help me get my content out more, get me some more exposure, get me some more subscribers. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps me continue to bring content to you. And until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law Film Room Breakdown of Anthony Walker Jr. Until next time, have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.